Uh, hey guys, this is Killigay6 aka Raymond, and as you guys may have guessed, today on National Day it's Paranormal Day. And now I'm here to contribute my top 10 greatest my top 10 greatest and scary moments from Ghost Adventures. I used to watch that show a lot. I don't watch it much anymore because it tends to get, as you can tell, it gets a little strange and stupid sometimes. But for me, this is going to be my top 10 greatest moments of Ghost Adventures, the scary moments. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. I better get the hell out of here because this place is creepy. Well, guys, here we go. Now, this one is my. This is from Rolling Hills Sanitarium. As you guys know, I'm using my Windows Media Player because I have some of the episodes that I had on my computer, my laptop actually. But these are my top 10 scariest moments in Ghost Adventures. Now, they were in Rolling Hills Sanitarium, which is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the world. And Zach was actually asking a question, and you're going to see firsthand why this is my number 10 scariest moment.
Who's out there?
You guys hear that?
What? Did you just hear that? Who's out there?
Well, guys, I know you guys might be thinking, wait a minute, that's fake. I would understand it would be fake, but it's kind of funny how they're in a locked area where nobody can get in or out. And it would be kind of dumb to be like stuck inside that building, just like, okay, I think when he's gonna say it, when I hear the questions, okay, I'll do it. It's like, why would you waste all that time doing all that? Or maybe they did add it in. I don't know. I mean, I can't prove it. But overall, guys, this was I would say that this was really amazing. I mean, Ghost Adventures, I've watched it since the first time. Want to know how I found out about Ghost Adventures? The Maury Show. They came on and everything. And Maury was like wasn't a believer in ghosts and everything like that. But when he saw some of the videos that they did in season 1, he started to believe mostly. But overall, guys, this is my number 10 scariest moment in Ghost Adventures. Now it's time for number 9. Alright, you guys, coming in at number 9, which is in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, this is the former Psychiatric Hospital. Now, this was back in season 1, this was episode 6. Now, right here, as you guys see right here, that Aaron's the one who's recording Nick and Zach right there. And what happens next is shocking.
Did you just grab that hand, dude? What? Did you just do that?
And mind you, this is night vision.
The hand that just came
Watch.
right over there, dude. What? Hand. Get the out of here. Go in.
I think right there that's a little exaggerating right there, because if you saw something like that.
No. What, dude? Hold on. I just saw. You're shaking. No, I know.
Watch.
I
We're going to see that footage right there.
Guy's hand right here. I'll show it to you on the thing, dude. I'll show it to you on the thing.
Watch my shadow and watch this hand come behind me. Watch. Watch this hand.
Watch.
Boom.
Well, guys, as you can see right there, the hand was like trying to grab his camera. Or grab his arm.
Let me see it.
But watch what happens right here.
We tried to analyze this event deeper and discovered at the exact moment I saw this unexplained hand, no one was moving at all, and only my night vision camera caught this. We also noticed at the precise moment this hand creeps around my shoulder, this ball of light shoots straight at my arm, and I remember feeling an icy cold pressure on my arm, causing me to grab it.
Okay, guys, well, on that point, he said that only his camera got it. Now, as you guys may have looked, that there is no way that neither of these guys would move their hand and everything. And from the look at the point of when the hand got it, that's as soon as Zach moved the camera. So, right there, I can't prove it right there, but overall, guys, I think that's really creepy right there. I mean, they were looking in there, their night vision. It's completely black. Completely black. It's like what they do all the time. They say, "Here, turn off the night vision, show them what we're seeing," and they always show it. And despite all that, guys, I would say that was creepy. Well, guys, we're 8 away though, and celebrating today is Paranormal Day. But let's get going. All right, guys, coming in at number 8, And this was when I watched the Maury show about Ghost Adventures. Season 2 actually started the next day, and me and my brother were actually getting ready to watch it. Now, Preston Castle is located in Ione, California. Ione. Now, guys, I live like an hour away. It's a long drive though, but we actually drove by it, and let me tell you guys, it is a huge mansion, a really huge mansion. It used to be. It's like a prison for kids, or bad kids. There's a lot of, like an unsolved murder. There was a woman who was a caretaker, and someone killed her. And then 2 juveniles actually ran off, and they got killed too. But there was a lot of death in this prison. But now, there's a reason why I thought this was like the scariest moment on number 8, of my number 8, in the top 10 scariest moments in Ghost Adventures.
Come on! Make yourself known. Was that you? What? Are you serious?
How can these guys make a girl voice like that?
Just then, we all heard a very chilling female disembodied voice. Here it is again with the camera's enhanced audio.
Now, guys, that is a little unusual, isn't it? Because the way that that sounded, and they were all in this mansion on their, it's a castle actually they would call it, but it was creepy hearing that voice. But also, guys, there's one thing that you guys I want to show you guys. I don't think anybody has seen. All right, guys, at this moment, I want to show you guys a little bit of something right here, and I want everyone on this circle. I want everyone to take a look right over here, okay? Because when they're going to react to something, you guys got to pay attention right up here, okay? Right behind Nick. So take a look.
Is that just a knock?
Yeah.
You can clearly hear this knock.
Now
Here
look.
it is enhanced.
Now, did you guys see that little ghost hand that was right around there? You can faintly see it, but the way that it looked, it was like, and just, it knocked and just disappeared. I don't know, guys. That's a little crazy, but I don't know if you guys may think that I'm taking this seriously, but I am. It's really cool. I thought this was an amazing show. But all through the years, I haven't been watching it lately. But I still believe in ghosts, believe it or not. Alright, guys, now we're on the number 7 right now. Alright, guys, coming in at number 7, this is from season 5, I believe. I think it was season 6. Kind of hard to keep track. This is the Mitzpah Hotel. This is in Nevada. Now, guys, take a look at these woods right here. What happened earlier was, as you set it up, somehow the wood was knocked over. It was knocked over. But I want you to take a good look at it. Watch this.
I'm gonna set this up again. I'm gonna show you how sturdy this was too.
Watch.
Did you just push this wood over?
Now, as you can
how
tell.
sturdy this wood is. Watch.
Watch.
It will not knock it over.
As you can tell right there, if you're close to the wood, it should knock over very easily. Now, as you can tell by the wood, look at the tip of the wood.
Over again.
Look at the tip of the wood.
Right now, my
It's
camera's
right-
audio is
it's
capturing
right
what
there.
sounds like a spirit trying to get my attention.
Push that wood over again.
Now watch.
Oh my god.
Now that's the person
Look at this
point of that's the point of view camera. This is that's his what he's seeing, and it's very dark. Now watch.
I can't push these over. I can't push these over.
As you can see right there, guys, he is jumping all over the place, and it's not moving. Now watch what happens.
Do it again. Want me to back up?
Now watch what happens.
I'm shaking a little bit right now just because I feel energy going through here, and I just jumped up and down to show you how sturdy that is.
See that?
There it goes again. I just
See
captured
that?
it on camera. I just captured
And
it.
what's strange enough is they both fell in sync of it.
And I
Now
just
watch.
jumped up and down to show you how sturdy
Now
that
watch
is.
right here, guys. Now what's really strange is they both fell almost at the exact same time. And the reason why, because the bottom would be the first to fall because it's on the bottom, obviously. And I thought that was kind of strange. And as you guys saw how he was jumping as hard as he could, like Mario tried to jump on a Goomba, he shown us that it didn't move. It really didn't move. Now, I don't know if you guys believe it or not, but all I can say is that was creepy. That was really creepy. Alrighty, guys, now it's time for number 6. Alright, guys, coming in at number 6, this is from season 11. This is the Clown Hotel and Goldfield High School. Now, this is back in Nevada. Now, if you guys may have known Goldfield is one of the most haunted places in the world. And if you guys are wondering where he is, this is the Clown Motel. There's a place where, as you can tell, there's a lot of clowns. But I want you to know something about it. Zach is afraid of clowns. Very deathly afraid. But I want you to know something. I want you to take a good look at there's a giant clown sitting on a chair. I want you to take a good look at him and see why I chose this as my number 6 scariest moment in Ghost Adventures. Take a look at this clown right here, okay?
Do you possess these clowns? Can I hear you
The
laugh?
one on the seat, that's right in front of him. Watch this clown here. It's quiet. But keep an eye on that clown.
Let's hear you laugh.
See that? His hand moved.
That.
The hand moved.
The life-size clown doll's left hand just moved
Watch.
off of its lap. I try to debunk that this was caused simply by my footsteps, but right here you can see me standing absolutely still while this doll's hand moves. Whether this was caused by gravity, ghosts, or this possessed doll, I don't care. I'm done.
Well, there you have it, guys. Now, if you guys may have seen, if you looked at the hand looked perfectly centered on the leg. And as you can tell by Zach, he didn't move at all. But I thought that was creepy. I have a brother who's afraid of like dolls type things because you can easily tell that it can move very easily on its own without any warning. But as you can tell, this was a life-size doll of a clown, and that's creepy. Maybe it's it. Pennywise the clown, it. But to me, I thought that was the craziest thing I have ever seen. Well, guys, we are 5 away. And I can't wait to show you guys what my top 5 greatest and scariest moments. And, well, I would say these are the greatest, but these are the scariest moments of Ghost Adventures. Alright, guys, we are at the top 5 scariest moments in Ghost Adventures. It is the greatest, though. This is the greatest moments on this show. But I preferred it to be scary, but you know what I mean. But overall, guys, this is the scariest right here. Now, this is why this is number 5. Now, guys, they're at Pennhurst State Penitentiary. This place is where you put the mentally insane people, and a lot of people died, and it's been abandoned for years. And now, right there, guys, they're using an Ovulist. This guy holds the screen when he sees when he holds where he's going. And as for Zach, he's holding this device that allows ghosts to make words. And now they're looking around.
Huh? Wait a minute. They used to do things to you in here?
Now, this is a huge place, guys. And they had to screw the thing closed so they can't escape.
Jesus. You alright? Did it get you? Bad? What happened? Did it pierce you?
I think so.
Now, right there, guys, he got hit by something.
Wow. Looked like it jabbed you, right?
Look at that, guys.
Oh, you are bleeding right there.
That thing came out of nowhere.
It did. It whizzed right by my head, too.
Were you telling me that that's what
And
you
to
were
remind
gonna
you
do
guys,
to me?
they're in the dark. They can't see
That you wanted
anything.
to hit me?
That is weird, man. It says hit. It said hit. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until now. put it up.
I didn't even see this thing.
I didn't see it at all. How the hell is it just
Remember, they're in night
Do you
vision.
have a camera?
They can't see.
Roll on your camera. Let Nick rewind the footage. I want to see where this was.
Now watch.
When do we go in the room? Right now, yeah. Coming up.
Let me see, dude. That's it right there. That's it right there. Look at it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's on the other side of the wall.
That's crazy.
It's on the other side of the wall.
Now, as you can see right there, guys, and well, this is a big-ass coat hanger, and I highly doubt that Nick would actually lift this up and just, like, throw it at Zach so he can get hurt and try to prove it's real. But the way that he got hit right there, it took a lot of force. And you would kind of think that if Aaron would have saw Nick push through that, he would have said something. But he was looking at this camera right here on his hand where he's looking at. And Zach can't see much. Because this is like a rectangle. It's like how Cyclops would have seen it. But overall, I think that was scary. It was. I'm sure you guys are getting bored at this. I know you guys give me a lot of thumbs down, but hey, I like paranormal. I think it's crazy. All right, guys, we're almost there. We're at 4 to go. All right, guys, coming in at number 4. Now, this was the crazy part. This was season 3, episode 7. This is the Linda Vista Hospital, which was back in LA. Now, when they actually returned, they actually found out that it was getting ready to be renovated into a hotel, an apartment hotel. But this was their very first time. Now, they're in a surgical ward where they're trying to get the voice of a little girl. Now, watch what happens.
Little girl, are you here? A lot of people are in.
Now, watch.
Scare of his life.
What? I just saw a figure standing in my face, dude. Wait, Zach, where was you?
Right there. Aaron's right there. I turn around like this. I swear on my mother, dude, a lady was standing here looking at me. I almost had a heart attack, man.
Well, I'm about to have one.
Now, take a look at
Let me
this.
rewind this. Ow.
We immediately tried to review the footage and we discovered something startling.
Watch.
Right before Nick sees the apparition, his camera freezes up for 1 full second.
Little girl, are you here?
Now, that's a little
What makes
unusual.
this really strange is that Aaron's
Why would it freeze
camera,
up like
which was
that?
pointed towards Nick, malfunctioned the same way
Now,
as
this
Nick's
is Aaron's
camera at the
camera.
same exact
Watch.
time.
Little girl, are you here?
Nothing like this has ever happened to
But
us
that
before.
does make you wonder
Both
right
of our
there, guys.
cameras.
Little girl, are you here?
Now, that was crazy. Now, I actually watched the actual, their scariest moments, and they said that they should make this into a t-shirt. It said, I just saw a ghost, and I'm running for my life. And I think that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen right there. But it makes you wonder, like, if they did capture it, why did it freeze up? It makes you wonder. I mean, these are digital cameras. So, I bet you guys thinking, like, it's fake. I mean, come on. They actually paused it and do that. But if it was a recording, you can actually pause a recording, you can do that. But if he was doing that, then how come the other camera he did it, but Zach's didn't? That makes you wonder. All right, guys, we are 3 away, and I'm actually looking forward to this. You guys will not believe what my number 1 favorite moment is. I'm starting to get tired, man. It's hot over here. Now, guys, coming in at number 3, which is also the saddest moment in Ghost Adventures history, is because of these two right here. As you guys may have guessed, these two. It's Mark and Debbie Constantino. As you guys know, they've died. They passed away 4 or 5 years ago. And actually, no, this was 3 to 4 years ago. I'm sorry. And it was really sad knowing the fact that these two died. Now, they were actually, this was Season 3, Episode 6, The Washoe Club and The Caller Mines. Now, The Washoe Club was their first investigation that they did in the Ghost Adventures history when they did their documentary film. And now, they're back because the ghosts were actually calling them and telling them to return. But watch what happens when you see this.
Did you follow Nick home yesterday when we got here? Did you follow him home to scare him?
Now watch what happens right here.
Yeah.
Did you follow Nick home yesterday when we got here? Did you follow him home to scare him? Did you follow Nick home yesterday when we got here? Did you follow him?
Now that's a little weird. I bet they paused it so you guys can actually hear. They actually slowed down. I bet they actually slowed down the taping. But it is kind of unusual. I mean, you heard them say, "Did you follow Nick home yesterday when we got here? Did you follow him to scare him?" And that's funny when you listen to the audio. It's like you hear it paused. It kind of paused for like a second. You hear the word, and then you said yesterday and everything else, and you say never, things like that. That's kind of unusual to me. But I think when I saw this, I thought that was crazy. It's like he's actually answering questions as soon as he asks them. Now, guys, we are 2 away, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope. Now, guys, there's 2 left, and I hope you guys will appreciate it. All right, you guys, coming in at number 2, this was the episode that started the Ghost Adventures. This is at Bob Mackey's Music World in Wilder, Kentucky. This was their very first one. They found out that the Music World is actually a bar, which was also a slaughterhouse, but there was a lot of unsolved murders and everything. And now these 2 were the first to check it out. Now, Zach is claiming that there was burning on his back. So take a look and see what happens.
It's like burning. Is there anything right here? There's no?
Turn your, I can't see with the night vision. Turn your flashlight.
It's just burning. There's like a burning sensation right here. It's somewhere around here.
Oh my God.
What?
No,
What?
turn around. Just stay there. I need to document this.
What is it?
Stay there.
What is it?
Stop moving.
Okay, scratch. What is it? It's a scratch.
What do you mean?
Aaron, turn
Oh
your
my
night vision.
God. Where?
It's on your back, straight down your spine.
Hold, Zach, just hold your shirt up for a second.
Feel it. Where is it?
It's right there in the
Picture
middle.
of it? You want me to take a picture?
Yeah, take a picture.
Yeah, take a digital still. Keep your camera on. Keep
Now,
your
guys,
camera
when I
on.
saw this, I thought this was crazy.
Okay, we'll take a picture of it and let me see what the it looks like. Is it like a bite?
Stay there. Hold still.
Now watch what happens.
It's a long scratch.
What the dude? Are you serious?
Here, turn back around. I need to get this on the night vision.
Dude.
Aaron, you gotta
Bump nothing?
No, I was standing right here. I was standing right here talking to Nick.
Here, I got it off normal.
What does it look like? Is it like
turn around.
Here, let me zoom in.
We need to get this on camera, man. Aaron, do you got that?
Yeah.
Now, as you guys can take a good look at that scratch, there's 2 on the left, but there's 3 long ones right there.
Oh, dude.
Now that's scary. And as you guys may have guessed, he was standing right there, so he didn't bump into anything, or maybe he did, but I'm not sure. But all I know is that is a long scratch. It would take like a long, big ass scratch in order to do that. Now, at the end of the show, they visited a priest. They said that those scratch marks, those are 3 markings of the Trinity. That's demonic in nature, and they were in a place where they were provoking, and a demonic entity did that to them. It let them know it was there, and that was creepy. It said, and the funny thing about this was when they took pictures of it day after day, the scratch was actually disappearing, and I thought to myself, that was crazy. That was the scariest thing right there, seeing that these long scratches here were on his back. Well, guys, we're at number 1, and I have a feeling you might guess what my number 1 favorite moment is on Ghost Adventures is, but let's take a look. Now, guys, my number 1 greatest moment in Ghost Adventures, the scariest thing I've ever seen, was at their first feature film that they've done, a documentary film. They were in Goldfield Hotel. Like I said to you before, this was one of the scariest places not only in the United States, but the whole world. But I want you to take a good look at this bottom left corner, and you see what I mean.
Is that you making all the noise?
As you guys may have seen right there, a brick flew. Now take a look again. Watch.
Is that you making all the noise?
And as you can see right there, the brick just took off. Now they actually took it to a video analyst and actually tried to see if this video was actually fake or it had altercations on it. But let me remind you guys, this is a brick that just flown that way. Now, if you think about it, if you would tie a string around it and you would pull the brick, it would actually break. The string would break off very easily. but not like in a straight line how it worked. But if they would have used like a wire or anything, the night vision would actually reflect it off with that light. Now, to me, I thought that was crazy. Now, take a look at this again.
Is that you making all the noise? Holy shit! Oh my.
Oh, I actually on the video where it was cussing. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But that's what happened. Now, believe it or not, guys, that's actually what happened. And if you want to know something great that was also special too, Debbie and Mark Constantino, they live close. They actually came from to Nevada to go to this actual spot, and what they found was terrifying. Now, this was a Channel 2 news thing in Nevada, where Debbie and Mark Constantino took some camera crew back to the same basement where the brick flew. Now, watch what happens.
Thrown. And we ask whoever was there to show us that they were real. Not a brick, just something.
And if you guys did it, could you always tell me in the recorder if you did it?
Could you always tell me in the recorder if you did it?
It wasn't a thank you, but we've done it. Did anybody say that? Nobody said that?
No.
Thank you, but we've done it.
Play it more. Can you play it one more?
Oh, man. I got chills.
Could you always tell me in
Watch.
the recorder if you did it?
Oh, wow.
Now, guys, there was a whole camera crew there, and they didn't say anything when he was asking that question in that basement. And it said, "Thank you, but we've done it." Now, that was creepy. But hey, the last one was actually, the last two actually were a tribute to Debbie and Mark Constantino. Well, actually, it was number 3, actually, when they went to the Washoe Club. Number 2 was back in Bob Mackey's Music World. But this was a tribute to these two. These are great paranormal investigators. They will be missed. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this crazy video that I did on Ghost Adventures, Scary Moments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reaction gameplay. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this. I'm sure you guys thought it was a waste of time for me, but hey, I love this show, but I haven't watched it since. But I found out that my brother actually taped some for me. I actually want to look at it and see how some of the places they went to actually did, because there were some places that you can find no evidence on anything. But I can't wait to try it out. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget, stay positive.